was thinking of Squire as well. I thought that would have been quite interesting.
Scream, it's up to you to give us the first letter of the character's name.
Z.
Oh,
U.
B.
E.
Zoom.
Is that Zoob or Zubi?
We are.
I don't know. I
we
like
are
Zubi.
Zubi? Zubi? Are we good with that? Our character's name is Zubi. Here we go, generating story.
I'm so afraid.
You are Zubi, a princess living in the kingdom of Larian. You wake up with a big feather bed and hear clamouring outside your door. A knight rushes in to tell you your father, the king, has died and you must prepare for battle ahead. A large portion of the kingdom has declared independence and plans to secede from the empire.
Damn.
Holy crap. Kev, what do we do or say?
I forget how to play this game. Do you describe what you do, or you just...
So you can either describe what you want to do, or you can just say what you'd like to say. I have two options for you. I can do
jump
or
out
say.
the window.
What?
We're in a castle, aren't we?
Yeah, we're in a castle. Do you want to be a bit more verbose than that? Do you want to try and describe what you're aiming to achieve by jumping out the
Trying
window?
to kill us on the first turn. Literally jump out window.
God, Josuke isn't even here, and
Yeah.
the character's killed straight away.
In a state of absolute panic, you jump out the window.
Okay.
We haven't even got changed yet. We've just woken up.
Are we aiming for anything in particular? Are we aiming for like an Assassin's Creed style haystack?
You're totally panicked, like you're in a you're like a bolting horse.
Aim for the trees.
I don't remember this Disney film.
Here we go.
We're dead.
You jump out the window. You decide that the knight would most likely rush in to check on you, so you open the window and jump out of it.
Well, we're not dead yet.
We're not dead yet. We've got a chance to save ourselves, and it's up to Man-Bear-Pig to decide how we save ourselves from this.
Well,
I feel the AI is very self.
maybe
Yeah.
under us, like under the window we jump out, but like straight to balcony, you know, or like the things where you can jump on, where you can. There's a user's cover, but you can climb on them, so we land on them instead of falling.
So you're trying to land on the balcony below. Is that what you're trying to do? Okay. So this is definitely going to be a try to, considering we're already in free fall.
What are you talking about? We're going to do it perfectly.
For
But we have
people
an
that
alloy
don't,
splint on them.
for people that don't know, in this game, if you tell the AI that you do something, you do it, and the actions are generated after that fact. But if you type try to before then, the AI will interpret that as there is a chance of you succeeding. So we are going to try to land safely.
We're going to roll a 1.
Yeah.
Are you trying to land on something?
Yeah, balcony.
Yeah. Stop trying to sabotage my story.
Hey, as you jump, you remember that there is a balcony right below your own. Unfortunately, you also remember you don't know how to land properly.
Oh no.
I told you, we need an alloy splint.
What does that even mean? You don't have to land properly. You land on a
Flat.
We're clearly not a parkour master.
Oh God, JD.
So where do we want to land? Is
We have
We
landed.
already landed,
balcony.
we have landed.
Yeah,
We have
we're
landed.
now
part of ourselves.
we're landing on the balcony because we've remembered there's a balcony below, but we've remembered that we have no idea how to do this. That we are totally unprepared.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to bend my knees and roll out of the landing.
Oh, okay.
You're going to roll off the next belt.
Be a try to.
Yeah.
Be a try to, wouldn't it, God?
It
Oh
will,
boy,
but
oh boy, oh
attempt
boy.
also works in the same way.
And then, if successful, I want to raise my arms in triumph.
You land safely, and the people of the
thank God.
courtyard below hail you as a hero. That's all it took. That is all it took for you to be a hero.
Why? Because you tried to commit suicide but failed.
No, Kev, you tried to commit suicide and
I
failed.
tried to.
Yeah.
I saved the situation with JD.
It's over to you, Scream.
Oh boy, okay. Okay, address the people in the courtyard. Tell them to spread the word to stay inside the castle keep.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Z, what do we do next?
Ooh. We're gonna get ourselves ready for murder.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna. Oh, fuck, what's that one sword where it's like double?
Excalibur.
No, that's not
that's not.
a type of sword.
What's
Oh,
that
oh.
has two ends to it, like Darth Maul, but like an actual sword.
That's not.
Double-bladed.
There's no sword like that.
Yeah.
A
Yeah,
lightsaber.
it does now. Double-bladed.
Yes. Go get a
scimitar.
lightsaber.
A scimitar.
Yes, a double-bladed scimitar, please. Our
Do you
father
know-
told us we need to get good at scimitars, and I said I need to be double as good at scimitars, so I learned how to use the double-bladed one. That's a part of our backstory now.
Anything
Okay,
else?
So, yeah, armor, helmet, some smoke grenades.
Oh, okay. Whose smoke grenades are they?
It's our father's.
The family smoke grenades.
Yeah, they've been
Passed
passed
down
down,
through generations.
Now is the time.
and now they won't work because they're so
Yeah, they're
old.
just dust.
Yeah.
Your father's double-bladed scimitar is a very fancy weapon. Oh, your father gives it to you before he leaves. He tells you to
dead.
We
protect
have
the
two
kingdom.
dads.
We have two dads. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, fair enough.
You grab a set of
Although-
knightly armor and a falsy helmet with horns on it. Oh my god!
Although
Yes.
technically, it's only that the knight has come to us to tell us that our father's died. Maybe he was wrong.
Well, here's the thing,
I
though.
usually-
It's an AI.
Yeah, no.
Why have we turned into such a badass all of a sudden? We were a sleepy, panic attack-induced princess earlier on.
Tuna.
We're now equipped and ready for war, so we want to go and rally the troops.
Okay.
Have we had breakfast yet?
So, we don't need breakfast. We're bad.
Ah.
So
Agreed.
we're gonna go to the barracks where all of the soldiers are.
How the hell do you spell
Barracks,
barracks?
CKS.
Barracuda.
Ah, there we go.
To rally the troops, we do that by dabbing furiously.
I wonder if the AI knows what dabbing is.
We're going to
Oh.
teach it if it doesn't.
Yes.
You arrive at the barracks, ready to lead your men into battle. There you see a man who looks very much like you, except he is slightly paler and his hair is whiter.
And a man.
Okay,
And
so
a
we didn't know
man.
what dabbing was.
It did not know what dabbing was.
It just skipped
It's
over
like,
that completely.
no.
This game sucks.
The worst game I ever played.
This isn't Fortnite. So you've arrived at the barracks, ready to lead your men into battle. There you see a man who looks very much like you, except he is slightly paler and his hair is whiter. I want him to be called the Silver Fox.
You want him to be called the Silver Fox. Okay.
Yes. Or Whitey.
You address the man as the Silver Fox. And
Dab in recognition.
No, it doesn't know what that is.
That's our kingdom salute. It's like a national tradition.
are we dabbing in
Mhm.
recognition just of him or of any particular achievements he may have done?
Like a respectful thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Of his honour? In recognition of his honour?
And engage in your nation's handshake, which is
Please, come on now.
Rubbing
massaging his inner
Oh,
thigh.
no, Kev.
Don't start with a thigh.
Don't start with that again.
No, it's happening. It's
I
happening.
already said it. I don't know what else to
I
tell you.
still don't know what that means.
It means
Handshake.
nothing. But like, I'm imagining.
I'm sure there's an infinite amount of parallel universes out there. I'm sure that's a handshake in one of them.
Yeah, I'm not understanding the opposition to this. It's world building right now that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Just, roll with it.
You run up to the man and rub his inner thigh. You think it's his leg, but it might be somewhere else. Nice to see
Oh,
you too, lad.
Oh, no.
Right, who is next? It's Tuna.
Oh! You ask what the news is from the front.
Okay, so
Um,
is this just a say? We say,
Yeah, we say what news from, I don't know. It wouldn't know what we mean by like the front or
front lines?
yeah, from the front
From the
line.
battle or something.
From the battle and stuff like that, all that shit.
It's a very sensible term, Vincent.
What news from the front lines of the Battle of Dabville?
Oh. You're really riding this one out, aren't you?
The man begins to tell you the situation for the front lines of Dabville, which is a small hamlet under attack by several armies
absolutely
from
fucked.
the
All of you that were groaning, get
secessionist
absolutely-
coalition. Ah,
There we
yes.
go. World building.
Small
Oh.
hamlet under
Several
attack from like
armies.
Please be my
several
go next.
armies.
Please be my go
What's
next.
in this fucking fucking Hamlet.
Did you realise that the castle's like over there, right? You just look a little bit left, and
No,
there's
it's
a massive
strategically
castle.
placed.
Yeah.
That's why it's named Dabville, because it's so important.
The man, you learn, is your advisor, as well as a captain of the King's Guard. We've repelled several attacks by the traitors, but they just keep on coming.
Oh, that's this guy.
Okay.
I like that we learn that he is our advisor. Like, this is all very new to us.
Yes.
So you are. Oh yeah, I just protected you your entire life. Oh.
I'm thinking, like, what does our nation have? I think we would have cannons, probably.
Well, we probably got cannons, yeah.
Yeah, some I'm thinking also we could put an army, like, behind them. Like, sneakily infiltrate behind the forces.
The Silver Fox nods and prepares to address the army. Men, we are to launch a surprise attack on the traitors. The men cheer. The Silver Fox turns to you. We will take the first battalion and bring down the traitors. Forward! The men charge towards the hamlet of Dabville. It remembered Dabville!
Get in.
When you arrive, the battle is almost over, so we're there.
Almost over. Okay, that's good.
Wow.
The battle's not over.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we want to be like a badass princess who goes into the battle?
I feel like we
100%.
should.
Yeah.
We've got
Yeah,
a
we have-
double-bladed scimitar.
Exactly.
Sweet. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're riding on horseback with your palace guard close behind. You charge straight to the front line, rally the troops, and make one final push.
You charge into the fray with your men close behind. They fight with fury of 1,000 suns, and you strike down all those who oppose you.
There we go. That's
Hey.
Are we a Dynasty Warriors character?
I think we are.
Yeah.
This is going surprisingly well. You turn to the enemy. They are clearly outnumbered and unprepared for your assault. The last of them fall as they throw down their weapons and surrender.
Just imagine 10,000 men congratulating each other by grabbing each other's inner thigh.
You raise your sword in the air and address the hamlet of Dabville. Citizens of Dabville, I bid you welcome to the glorious kingdom of Larian, now and forever.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to turn Silver Fox and ask him if there's any more resistance that requires our attention.
Silver Fox shakes his head. No, sire. Dabville was the last settlement that had not declared for the secessionist coalition.
Get Silver Fox to regroup all our forces and then counterattack the coalition.
You ride into enemy territory and make camp outside the city of what?
Borton on the Water.
Borton on the water.
Borton on the water. I like that a lot. Borton.
You're
On
making
The
more
ironic
than
thing
that
is,
will be.
there's no water in this city at all.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's completely inland with no river.
Yes, yes.
It is currently suffering from
A drought.
A drought, yes. Oh, okay. You ride into enemy territory and make camp outside the city of Borton on the Water. It is currently suffering from a drought. You send a messenger to the city, and the next day you are met with Sir Haygarth, a weathered old knight. Greetings, King Olaf.
Okay, take off your helmet.
Okay.
You take off your helmet to reveal you are not King Olaf.
Soon to
All
be
right,
queen,
full stop.
bitches.
Then, actually, yeah. Basically, I want to list off the demands.
Okay, do you want to actually list your demands, or do you want to say, we list our demands and see what the AI does with that?
Yeah. We list our demands. Yeah, I want to see what the AI thinks.
I have come to accept your surrender. You pull off your helmet, revealing your long black hair. Haygarth's eyes widen. I am no King Olaf. I am his daughter, Zube. I have come to accept your surrender. Sir Haygarth drops to his knee and raises his hands. Your Highness, there are rumours that King Olaf has been slain. May I ask if these are true? Yes, but do not rejoice, for I have come in his stead.
But,
Okay,
but
right,
Please
okay,
remember,
then.
Kev, he's already surrendered to us.
Yeah, I know, but we've also determined that we are like a bit of a tyrannical sort of nation.
Yeah.
No, but he's quite wholeheartedly surrendered to us.
Yeah.
I know, but that doesn't mean that I have to eat. No, these people are secessionists. These are the lowest of the low. They're not like you described them as scum screamers.
He's a weathered old knight, Kev. He's a messenger.
Sorry, he's a weather old night. Okay, my bad. All right, still no parlay for this.
Oh
Oh,
no!
Oh,
Well,
my
oh my
God.
invite Sir Haygarth to feel your bicep.
It was going so well. It was going so well.
Bicep.
And as he does, you punch him in the dick.
Do we do anything afterwards? Do we give any explanation for why we've done this?
Yeah.
This is, you stand over him, and this is the fate of all traitors. Dab.
Sagar falls to the floor, catching his groin, and you dab on him. Now you surrender the city to me, or I'll lay it to waste. We're a fucking tyrant. You've already got his surrender. Sir Hagarth looks up at you and nods. He seems to have tears in his eyes. Of course, Your Highness. I will give the order immediately.
Oh, we're so mean.
I feel really bad.
I feel really bad.
To accept his surrender, you're going to embrace him as a friend.
Okay.
We can feel better.
You embrace Sir Hagarth, who returns the hug. Your Highness, this is an unexpected yet wonderful surprise. You nod.
I say, you knelt before me as a traitor, but now you rise as an ally. And then dab at him.
Yes.
Oh, fucking hell. With that.
A week has passed.
Yeah. You agree and set off the next day, leading your troops east. After a week, you make camp. You sit around the campfire with Sir Hagarth and 2 of his men.
That's his entire army.
The men eat and drink merrily. The secessionists made lots of promises. They say they'll give the peasants more rights, but it's all lies.
It's a good job it's lies, because we could never promise them like any sort of rights.
Our people will have true freedom within our kingdom.
You smile and make eye contact with each of the men in turn. People will have true freedom within our kingdom. Together we will prosper under my rule. The men cheer.
You prepare for battle through the night. Then in the morning, send a cavalry unit to scout the base.
The scouts ride out. They return a few hours later. We looked over the base, my lord. There's a small camp of around 30 men, 3 wagons with cannons. You nod.
Do we know how big our force is?
No.
No.
Big.
Huge,
Not a clue.
humongous.
It's pretty big.
Like, Sir Hagarth gave us all of his army, and that was 2 people.
No.
We go with our heavy.
Do you mean heavy cavalry?
Yeah, heavy cavalry. Around, out of reach of the cannon, and start to shoot our artillery at them while we start a fake frontal attack with our infantry.
You hope to get the enemy's attention with this while your cavalry sneaks up behind the camp. You charge with the heavy cavalry from behind. They are unprepared, and the element of surprise is on your side. You cut them down and capture the camp within minutes. The enemy cannons are destroyed, and you order them removed from the camp and taken back to yours. Now we have cannons. Maybe we want to interrogate some of the enemy forces, try and find out more details on the leader, things like that.
Yeah. So we interrogate them and see if there's any secret entrances into the enemy's capital.
You spend the next day interrogating the captured forces, trying to get them to tell you more about their leader and the weaknesses of their headquarters. None of them know much. All they say is that their leader is a very private person who keeps to his office and rarely interacts with the public. It's me at work! You push and threaten, but the prisoners just give the same answers. After a while, you are distracted by one of your men running towards you. My lord, I have important news. You stand up. You tell the prisoner that you will return and decide to take a small team up with you to scout out the base.
We're going to go look and see how well defended the entrance is, and also how many entrances there are into the base.
Start a 3-year siege.
Yeah.
Honestly, my first thought was
Well-
start a fire inside.
I would have said, oh, let's set them on fire, but, there could be a lot of families inside or some shit.
Yeah.
If you don't know, you can't be sad.
Oh, that's true. And try, I guess this is a try to.
Yeah.
So we'll have to try to kill any guards on the watchtower. Or on the walls, or whatever.
You wait until dark. When night falls, you stealthily climb over the wall and try to sneak up on the guards and kill them quietly. You stab one through the throat, but others raise the alarm and charge you.
Fucking damn it, man.
I mean, I'm going to fight. I'm going to take out my double-bladed scimitar and the smoke bombs. Release your smoke bombs onto the ground and prepare yourself just like your father taught you as a child. I'm captured!
Oh,
I'm
you
captured!
kill 3 more. Before one lands a lucky hit from his axe on your leg, you stumble and cut his arm off, but more guards arrive and you are overwhelmed and captured.
We're not dead though.
We're
Just
not dead.
captured.
We're not dead. You are beaten and taken to their leader, who turns out to be a tall, serious man with a stern look on his face and rage in his eyes. Who are you? You open your mouth to answer, but think better of it. Instead, you spit in his
Oh.
face. The man grabs you by your throat and smashes your head against a tree until you pass out. Fucking hell.
What the heck?
To the pit with this one. The wild beasts will enjoy him. Come on.
Change gender again.
When you wake up, you find yourself suspended in midair by chains around your wrists and ankles.
Hey, there you go, Kev.
Okay, say, I usually pay good money for this.
The men laugh at your joke and the commander approaches. You're quite the comedian. He takes out a dagger and cuts your face open, giving you a massive scar that will be with you for life. Fuck, that joke backfired.
You climax.
No.
Oh no.
You could just try and bluff and say, our men are surrounded the
Ooh.
base and stuff,
Yeah.
Okay. You say,
Um,
our troops are surrounded this base. My attack was merely a distraction to lure your men away from the gates. It gives you a quick kick in the face, and your head is knocked against the pole, knocking you unconscious. When you wake, you find yourself suspended in midair, but with chains around your wrists and ankles. A large group of kobold are gathered around.
What's a
Fumes-
kobold?
What's a kobold?
Kobolds are like these.
It's like a dragon man, but
Yeah.
smart. I'm going to say, who are you? Who were the people who were talking to me before? Have you come to rescue me?
They look at each other nervously, then one steps forward. My name is Kelso. I'm here to rescue you. The others, they were kobold. They have fled, as have most of the men here. You pause for a moment.
I mean, I guess the first thing we need to do is get out of these chains. So, say, please, can you unshackle me?
Kelso nods and then takes out a small knife. It's the best I can do. We don't have any keys. I don't know why I've given Kelso a voice. I'm really regretting doing that. I wasn't expecting him to live past that first sentence. He cuts through the thick chains and you drop a few feet before the chains around your ankles catch you. Thanks. Kelso nods. Now let's get out of here. You follow him off the platform and through the maze-like tunnels. Soon you reach the exit.
Grab Kelso by the collar and kiss him intensely. And then you say, you gain this lady's favour.
Why are you such a hero?
Why are you like?
The collar.
Why do you do this?
Yeah, why?
And kiss him intensely. I mean, to be fair, this is in character. You grab Kelso by the collar and kiss him intensely and say you have gained this lady's favour. You are strong, brave, and cunning. Kelso nods. Yes. Yes, I am.
That's a man brimming with confidence. Right?
Yeah. He knew that was coming.
Fucking
He was
great.
shocked by this at all. He's
That
just
is
like, "Yep,
wonderful.
happens all the time.
Ask him for his dagger. I want to ask him to go towards to get my army to prepare a final attack, and I want to go assassinate the leader. So
Find a large stone tower with a plume of smoke coming from it. You see the leader sitting at his desk reading some documents. You take out your bow and notch an arrow.
I take aim and pull the bow.
At the leader's head.
Neck.
Neck.
Yeah, that's a tough shot to hit.
We've remembered our father's teachings. This is the
I mean, I
climax of
guess-
the film.
Aim small, miss small. Yeah.
You hit your mark. The arrow flies straight through the leader's neck and he falls out of his chair, dead. His guards stand still for a moment in shock before dropping their weapons and surrendering.
Wow, what terrible guards! Don't even try and put up a fight.
Their leader drops dead and they're just like, I'm out.
yeah, like
Yeah, I'm done.
They're Oblivion guards, and they just go, must have been the wind.
Yeah.
No.
You return to your base a hero, and your actions lead to a series of swift victories across the kingdom of man. Unfortunately, you catch pneumonia and die shortly after your victories.
Yeah. Sam, honestly,
Damn it, Cod! Why did you let it run?
What did you do?
And
What
that's
did you
it.
do?
River, just like that.
should we end it like that? Should we end it like
I
that?
mean, 10 out of 10 for realism on like the
It's-
medieval world.
Yeah, that is
So fucking
pneumonia.
realistic.
Yeah.
Immediately diseased.
Oh my god.
Cod, you fucking murdered us.
You die at the ripe old age of 22.
you became queen at 16 and died at 22.